What's up, guys? It's time for another vending machine collection video where we head off to a combo vending machine, fill it up full of product, and of course collect all the money. Don't forget, guys, smash that like button if you like our videos to help other users find this video. With that said, guys, it's time to get into the video. Enjoy the show. What's up, guys? It's Matt with Galaxy Games 843 back with another vending collection video. Today we are at our industrial tire location to go fill up that combo vending machine, and I want to say this is about a 10-day service collection. We are getting ready for our travels when we made this video, so we're making sure everything's nice and stocked up. But I think this machine is low on the Dr. Pepper, which, as you know, at this location they refer to as barbecue Sprite. Well, actually, it's kind of funny. So the employees about a year, maybe 2 years ago, referred to it as barbecue Sprite. I think there's only one of those original employees left at this point. So as you can see, though, I'm having some struggles getting everything inside without dropping it off of my little makeshift cooler cart there. I was actually laughing at myself at this point because I had dropped things at least 3 times. So I'm going to make my way into the machine. I need to reset the NIAX credit card reader, and by doing so I'm going to basically clear the cash box. Don't remember if I actually do the inventory on the NIAX reader at this point, but I will be updating the inventory in the MoMA app after the machine is filled out. And one thing, they've got a note on that door that says please keep the door closed. I think it's to keep the air conditioning inside this room here, because outside that door and outside the other door there is no air conditioning. So first things first, let's enter our code to get into the technician mode. And there we're going to go ahead and clear the cash box. And do I do the inventory? Let's see if I do the inventory here. I can't remember. Looks like I am going to do the inventory. Perfect. Okay, so what that does, it makes the cash box report as 0 because I'm going to collect the money. It also makes the inventory of the machine 100% full. So we're going to fill it up to the best of our ability, and anything that may be sold from the time we pre-kitted till the time we got here, or is just miscounted, we'll make those updates in the NIAX MoMA app. All right, let's get stocking. So we're going to start with some Mountain Dew 16.9 ounce bottles, as well as some Dr. Pepper. We're going to get that lower row filled up, and we'll move on to the other rows. And we always start with our drinks first because we want the drinks to have the maximum amount of time to get cold. So I don't like it when people have to buy warm drinks. So we're always going to start with our drinks and give them plenty of time to get cold. But if somebody comes in right after we're done and buys a drink, they might get a warm drink. So that is what it is. So let's get everything filled up, and let's just kind of talk about what's been going on with me, guys. I've been traveling. So last week I was in Ohio. This week I'm in Tennessee. It's just been a crazy few weeks, so that's why there's been no weekend videos. That's why there's been no shorts posted. The good news is after I return from the Tennessee trip, things should pretty much get back to normal. We're going to have to go film a lot of great videos, starting off with the game store. I just know the game store video is going to be amazing. So there's all that. And we can start making some short videos again and all that good stuff. So once all the travels are done, things should pretty much get back to normal here on the Galaxy Games 843 YouTube channel. So thank you guys all for your patience, for your support, and for watching the videos. We really do appreciate all of you guys out there, so thank you so much for that. So yeah, we're gonna keep stocking up the drinks, and then we'll move on to the snacks, and then of course we'll collect the money. But let's talk about one thing. So one thing that has happened during my travels is there's been some activity on our Discord server. For those of you that don't know, I operate the Galaxy Vending Discord server, and I don't know what's going on over there lately. There's been some, we'll say, some bad apples. There's been some people that don't want to follow the rules. They want to cause problems, troll people, make fun of people, just overall not create the positive experience that we're trying to create in our vending machine Discord. And I gave a warning the other day. If that activity is going to continue, people will be removed, and some people were removed. So if you are a member of our Discord and you've been harassed or made fun of or something that's not been a positive experience, I first want to say I'm very sorry that happened. We're working to make sure that Discord is a positive experience for everyone, and any bad actors will be removed. So there's that. So I just want to apologize to anyone out there that may have come across an individual that was not positive, I'm sorry for that. We're working our best to ensure that positivity is the message we're sending over there. And with that said, if any of you out there are interested in joining the Galaxy Vending Discord and are willing to bring a positive attitude with you, you can find the invite link down in the description of this video. So there's that. All right. So did have to get that out of the way. Unfortunately, we did have to remove some members this week. But it is what it is. So that's just the way the world works. Not everybody wants to play nice. Not everybody wants to be positive. And I don't understand what people get out of making fun of other people or trying to start fights. It just doesn't make any sense. And there's no room for that in our vending Discord. So if you're looking for a positive place, again, come join the Galaxy Vending Discord. The invite link is down in the description of this video. And I promise we're going to keep working to make sure that it's a positive place for everyone, where they can talk about vending, learn best practices, grow their vending business, share some good ideas, all kinds of great things like that. That's what the Galaxy Vending Discord is all about, and that's what it's for, and that's what we will continue to work to maintain it to be. So there's that. Okay, you might have noticed I did have a Dr. Pepper explode there in the cooler, and that's why I've got some paper towels and I'm kind of wiping down some of the cans as they come out, because they got a little bit of Dr. Pepper residue on them. So didn't want that all through the machine or customers buying out with Dr. Pepper stickiness all over them. So I am going to wipe them down as I'm working here, and that's what's happening there. So like I said, did have one that I don't know if it leaked or exploded or what, but it was kind of a surprise. All right, so we're just about done stocking up the drinks. We're just making sure that the last few drinks are wiped down. And I think I brought a few extras with me, so there's not going to be a completely empty cooler. But once we got that all taken care of, it's going to be time to move up to the snacks. And I was actually surprised this machine, it's been picking back up lately. For a while there, this machine was kind of slow moving, and I don't know if they got some new employees or maybe it's because of the hot weather. I don't know for sure, but I will say I'm happy that this machine is now performing better than it was. So we'll take that for sure. All right, got the drinks all stocked up. You can see the mess I had there in the cooler. Let's go ahead and close everything up in the drink area, and we'll do it carefully to make sure nothing explodes. And let's move on to the snacks. So we've got lots of things to stock up here as well, and we're going to see how that goes. So while we're stocking up snacks, let's move on to the next topic. So the next topic is, what kind of videos do you guys want to see? I've gotten some comments recently about people wanting like very specific videos, and you know, it's kind of challenging for me to make very specific videos sometimes. So I'm interested to hear what all of you out there have to say about maybe what kind of videos you want to see. You know, we've done some how-to videos in the past that have done really well for us. Obviously collection videos and kind of showing you the benefits of certain types of machines and different things like that are fun to make. But lately our views have been down, and typically that happens in the summertime, especially when I'm traveling and I'm not putting out as much content. So that, you know, that part falls on me. But at the same time, you know, this is the time of year where it's tough to get viewers and tough to grow a channel and things like that. So let me know in the comments, guys, what kind of videos are you looking for? What kind of videos would you like to see? If it's not too specific, I might be able to put something like that together. But let me know. Let me know what you guys are thinking. You never know what kind of videos I might be able to make, especially when it comes to claw machines or amusement or anything like that. We might be able to do something fun. So let me know in the comments what you'd like to see, what you're struggling with, or what you might, you know, be looking for, and we'll see what we can do. I'd like to try and maybe change some things up a little bit and maybe see if we can't do some different type of content. Of course, still vending related, but I don't know, just something different. Let me know in the comments and we'll see what happens. All right, we're on the top row. We've got the Ruffles cheddar and sour cream chips stocked up. Those do really well at all of our locations. If you guys are not running those in your locations, you're missing out, because they sell really well for all of us in every location. Also, let's see. I know we removed a few items past the sell-by date, and sometimes I leave them on the table at this location. I'm going to do that in this video. I'm going to leave them on the table. And I did notice too, when we came in, we did have one note on the machine. Looks like we owe one refund. So what this location does is they just put a post-it note on the machine when a refund is due. And after I fill and stock the machine and collect the money and do all that stuff, what I'll do is I'll take the refund money out. I'll take all the supplies back out to the vending truck, and then I'll come back in off camera and give them their refund. I just kind of go through, I think I did it once on video, but I go through those doors to the left of this machine here. And that's kind of like their warehouse area, and there's just big tires everywhere. It's so crazy. But they have a little office through there, and I'll go give the refunds in the office. So that's what I'm going to do after the video ends. I'm actually going to go through and give them their refund. It was only one, I think it was like $1.50 or something like that, maybe $2, I can't remember. But we will take care of that after recording stops. So just know that I always give my refunds when customers ask for them. Or what I really try to do is I try to replace the product. But in the event that they put a post-it note on the machine saying they need a refund, I'll just give them the refund at that point, because I'm not going to go search down the employee and do all that stuff. I'll just give the refund. All right, we're down to our candy row, which means the video is getting towards the end, and we're going to just fill this up, collect the money, pack up, and then move on, because again, this video was filmed in preparation for all the travels that we were going to be doing. And like I've asked in previous videos, you know, how do you handle machines when you're going to be traveling? And basically we just try to fill everything up as much as possible before we leave. And then when we return, we're going to go attack them again, depending on how long we were gone. And of course, you know, I'm going to watch my NIAX reporting to see what my inventory levels look like, to decide which location needs to be addressed prior to another one. So there's all that. But we've got some Skittles to stock up, then I think a couple of the Snickers bars, and then it's time to collect the money, guys. So this machine is going to be nice and full. Yep, there's our Snickers. We'll get those filled up, and then we'll put that tray back in and collect the cash for this machine. But I will say, so many more payments at this location have been going through the NIAX credit card reader. NIAX has just been increasing in all of our locations. If you guys want to get some NIAX credit card readers for your machines, just go to shop.niax.com. Use promo code GalaxyGames843 when checking out for instant savings on those VPOS Touch credit card readers. All right, let's go ahead and collect the cash. There is a decent sized stack, but it is small because, again, more than over half the payments went through NIAX. The total amount collected for about a 10-day collection here at the Industrial Tire location was $170.75. Not too bad for just 10 days. All right, there's our note for the refund. We will get that taken care of after the video ends. I do have my refund money there. There we go. It is $2. So we're going to take everything back out to the truck. We'll come back in and give the refunds. Do want to remind you guys, though, if you haven't done so yet, please subscribe to Galaxy Games 843. Hit that like button, ring the notification bell, share, hype, do all those things for our videos. We really do appreciate it. But with that said, it's time to start wrapping this video up. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us, for all your patience during our travels. You know, we're in Tennessee this week, but we'll be back to normal stuff next week. So thank you guys again, but it's time to wrap up the video. So once again, guys, this is Matt with Galaxy Games 843. We'll see you next time.